Every year, thousands of students travel to Youngstown State University to take part in an annual festival, now in its 40th year.
You just meet a ton of new people, and it's so cool, like seeing different perspectives on books.
It's not just about reading books and then like taking a test. It's more about being more in one with your community.
Today we take a look at what the festival is all about and how it got its start in the new YSU.
The new YSU is brought to you by Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC.
About 3,000 middle school and high school students gathered at YSU this week for the 40th annual YSU English Festival.
The English Festival is a partnership between Youngstown State University and local schools. We bring students to campus for a day of activities centered on young adult literature.
Jeff Buchanan is co-chairman of the English Festival Committee.
The event spans 3 days, but a student will come for one. We just have so many students, we do it over multiple days.
It started, we thought, very modestly. We thought it would be modest. We expected maybe 100 kids the first year. I think we got close to 300, so we were startled from the very beginning.
Co-chairman Gary SALVNER has been a part of the English Festival since it began.
It got started with two of my colleagues, Tom and Carol Gay, who right when I came here to YSU had just sadly lost their daughter Candace to cancer, and they wanted to set up a memorial to her. Tried to set up or thought about setting up a writing contest, got a few of us together on a committee, and it kept growing and growing until it turned into the English Festival.
This truly is one of the exciting days on our campus. All of you come to campus, you bring your energy, you bring your excitement, you bring your desire to learn and to grow, and so we appreciate you being on campus.
After a message from YSU President Jim Tressel, students break off into various workshops, competitions, and activities across campus.
We have monitors here with pencils, so if you need a writing utensil, raise your hand so they can get that to you.
One of those breakout sessions is called the Williamson Fund Impromptu Writing Contest. BRIDGID CASSIN is the moderator.
The impromptu writing competition forces students to write in a constrained manner. They're limited by space on the page, and they're limited as far as time goes.
They give you a different essay every year based on kind of the theme of the novels.
Girard High School senior SKWARYK has been attending the English Festival since 7th grade.
The experience and meeting new people, that's what I really like.
This workshop, being led by MORELLI, is called Writing Games.
We run 2 sessions each day of the festival, and it's one of our larger sessions where we group students together from different schools and they have a mini book club.
I really enjoy reading, so I just thought it would be a fun thing to get all these different books. I love to read books. It's one of the things I enjoy the most.
Other workshops include topics on poetry, prose, and journalism.
I actually am planning on being an English major, so this is like my kind of thing. I love this.
This is such a great conference. You get a lot of interaction with teachers, you get a lot of interaction with kids.
At past English festivals, students have had the opportunity to meet and learn from a featured author. For the 40th anniversary, they have 3, Lori Haltz Anderson, Kekla Magoon, and Chris CRUTCHER.
There's a dedication to what I consider real education at this conference that you don't see very many places.
This is CRUTCHER's 6th time at the festival.
If you go to a school, you're talking to all the kids. You come to this and you're talking to all the kids who are really interested in reading, really interested in writing.
I bring students 100 miles from Fort LeBoeuf High School down to YSU every year. I think the most exciting thing for them is to meet an author.
Well, this is my 3rd year coming, and it's probably my favorite part of the school year.
My husband's nieces actually talked to me at Christmas time one year about having met Chris CRUTCHER, and I said, oh my gosh, where did you meet Chris CRUTCHER? I love him. And they told me about the English Festival, so I just called Gary SALVNER and said, hey, I live 100 miles from YSU, but can I bring students? And he said, absolutely.
First of all, motivates them to want to read the books, and they look forward to it, and I think a lot of it is the anticipation of the event, and then once they get here, to be around so many people who have passions similar to theirs.
Also in attendance this year are Amy RAYMER and Susan Sliker, representatives from Nevada school districts near Las Vegas, hoping to implement the same program in their home state.
Stephen Bickmore, who's a professor over at UNLV, told us about Youngstown and you know what you guys have been doing here over the years, and reached out to see if we could be part of this.
We're here finding what it's all about, and the energy is just amazing.
We're super excited to see the authors. We're so excited to engage with the students.
I think the students would just love it. And I think it's a great way to bring literature back into focus.
I hope you guys all had a good time today. Can I get a drum roll? We are pleased to announce that our Thomas and Carol Gay Memorial Lecturer next year will be Neil Schusterman.
And at the end of each day, students are given awards for their hard work.
We're just so thrilled that we've made it through 40 years. It's been quite a journey.
I participated when I was in school.
I love coming here. I've always loved coming here.
This is a good thing that we're doing. We need to keep doing it, and I'm going to rededicate myself and my efforts to making sure it lasts another 40 years.